Bramayugam movie review. Here are some observations. Slight spoiler alert. Positives. 1. Performances. All three lead actors performed really well. Mammootty has got a special screen presence that stood on top of every other things. The intro scene itself is an example. You can get the shade of the character there itself. His dialogue delivery is top-notch. The subtle variation of devilishness and sympathy near climax scene cannot be missed. Siddharth Barathon is a surprise. How this man has transformed from his average performance in his debut film Namal to this level is mind-blowing. Of course the genes are there and they showed well here. The main thing I liked about Arjun Ashokan is that he really became the character. His character is a low-caste character and that clearly showed in his body language. He made his body a little lean and that's how people belonging to lower caste stood, as they are always forced to bow down before the feudal lords. Point 2. Art department. Kudos to the crew that handles this area. The detailing of various things inside the mana and the mana itself is mind-boggling. The monochromatic color tone is very accurate for a story that happened in 17th century, and most of the night scenes that mix well with this tone. There was a feeling that we actually traveled to that period. 3. Dialogues. Mammootty was a master in executing dialogues. The dialogues are great and very apt for the movie. 4. Direction. Credit to director who synchronizes all the quality things very well. Negatives. These are very few and some people might lean towards these negatives. 1. Slow-paced movie is slow-paced. It is must for the story, but some people feel bored for the lag. The movie slowly pick up pace after second half. Personally I enjoyed the beauty of the old forgotten mana in first half as it explores various areas of the building. 2. Story. As a person who was born and brought up in Kerala and read Aithiyhaimala books in childhood, the story is not new, but I always like to see the visual representation of things I have read, and I have high expectations in Odiyan movie released 5 years ago, but sadly that was very average. This movie is a dream come true for me as it shows the old mana in all its scaryness and actually got transported to that place. The monochromatic tone works really well. The forest scenes with the lurking Yakshi was well made. The making was exquisite. I actually ends up writing positive for a point that was in the downside area of my review. Final verdict. This is a masterpiece. This movie will go down in the history as one of the finest movies in Malayalam film industry. Thanks for watching.